Information about him in the database as well. He's believed to be the very first casualty in the case involving the Genesees.
Damn it! And you're saying that's him?
Hey! Is everyone alright?
Well, well.
Grammy? You're here too?
The Gui has been exorcised then. It was your shadow that possessed those Shengshou, wasn't it?
Only long enough to let them loose as puppets. That younger brother of yours is quite skilled, by the way. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future.
Bastard!
That face. Giacomo Conte?
Holy shit. Seriously?
Wait, why does that man look like...
Who would have thought the legends were true?
But the database says they're both... what the heck's going on here?
And to think, he's exactly the same as he was 40 years ago.
Now this is a surprise. Old woman. The phantom thief Grimcat, was it? Age has not been kind to you at all.
I've simply matured, unlike you, it seems. But that's beside the point. For what reason have you and that good-for-nothing returned?
The old Hellcat's awfully full of herself now, isn't she?
Wait, you know them?
That's Dominique for you. Ever well connected.
Perhaps too well connected.
Hold up, Giacomo.
How are you... What in the world is going on?
Like I'd ever tell the likes of you. Nah, I think I'll leave you hanging. If I'm lucky, you'll break those little brains of yours trying to figure things out. And as for Jack and Bermati, I'll see to it personally you get what's coming to you sooner or later.
With that, tonight's banquet has come to an end. Welp, Spriggan, it was a pleasure. Know that I was only the second linchpin. We'll see how you handle his final trick.
What?
Hey, hold up! Wait a second!
Is that for real?
Just what the hell is going on here?
Sweating so much I thought you'd pass out.
But I didn't. Thanks to my hearty endurance, no doubt. Always my saving grace. In all seriousness, though, you came face to face with the truth, didn't you?
Yeah. Can't say I really understand what's happening, but what I do know is that I won't be able to avoid it.
Glad to hear the beasts are gone. You mentioned the civilians were acting strange, though.
Yes. Nobody's made even the slightest fuss. Once we gave them the all clear, they simply just returned to their homes.
It's like they thought it was all a dream or something. But anyway, what about the Fixers? Something happened out there, right?
I see. Excellent work, Sal. Fun, you have my thanks as well.
No thanks needed. Was just doing what I wanted, really. But to think it was just as Elder Yin said it would be.
What direction we take from here will depend on the outcome of Ashen's mission and my father's subsequent decisions.
Well, if we're to rely on those two, I suppose there's no real need for concern, is there? I have my regrets, admittedly. But all we can do is continue moving forward.
It was Giacomo? That Giacomo?
Yeah. We've got some crazy stuff going on out here. I'll fill you in on the rest soon.
We should ask Van about the details. Well, after he's caught his breath.
So that's what happened, is it? As for the situation over here, I think the town is safe for the moment. Even if everyone is acting a little strange.
Oh, thank goodness. What exactly did the White Orbment do, though?
A mass hallucination? Some sort of group hypnosis? Who can say? Whatever it is, it almost certainly has something to do with human awareness.
Have the main AI perform an analysis. Wait! What do you mean all resources are already in use? It's not even tomorrow yet! Fine. If that's the case, tell the general manager or Qasim.
Everyone seems so panicked and confused.
I can't say I'm surprised. We still have things to sort out ourselves.
We do, yes. But at the very least, I think we've learned enough to establish that the situation we're dealing with is incredibly grave.
Yeah. The fact that Giacomo's alive. No, it sounds wrong to say it like that. He definitely kicked the bucket last year. The question is, how was he brought back from the dead?
By the same means Mr. Brad was, perhaps? But with a replica instead of a Genesis? Given that we don't know the principles behind its mechanics, it's not something we can be certain of. I should note, however, that Giacomo had a significantly more substantive feeling to him than Dingo's shard body ever did. I agree. Dingo's shard body felt ephemeral, like it could sense that it was his fate to fade away. But those two we just saw...
They were brimming with life. That being said, I don't believe they were trapped in their own delusions like the Garden Master was.
Yes, that man was a phenomenon all his own.
Just to posit a theory, perhaps they're only alive thanks to prosthetics, like mine. Though, admittedly, Mirabelle mentioned her drones didn't detect even the slightest sound of machinery operating.
Yeah, I got a weird vibe from them, but I'm pretty sure they both still had the breath of life.
You know, from what I've heard from the Empire, they had some people over there called Immortals. They were never really all that common, but I don't think there are any of them left now. It'd make sense if the Tyrant were one. But that small-time piece of shit con artist is a different story.
Wow, you're really not a fan, are you? Well, I don't disagree. He did seem like a total scumbag.
True, but at the very least, I got the sense he won't be hard to deal with. A simple-minded fool who's slave to his own desires. Come to think of it, I heard you negotiated with him about the Genesis last year, and that he started being quite, forward with you, Agnes.
What?
Are you serious?
Did you seriously stand there and let him do that to her, Van?
Who do you think I am? Anyway, looks like we're about to get some new intel.
Giacomo Conte's body was cremated in September of last year. And considering the circumstances, there were no opportunities whatsoever for any sort of body switch to happen. As such, we can safely rule out the possibility of this being a case of mechanical or magical resurrection.
I see.
As for the Tyrant, Heywei verified his identity, the time of death.
Then, who were those people?
Should we uncover any additional information on these vestiges, we'll be sure to update you. Seeing as both Marduk and Heywei seem to be withdrawing from the situation, it appears the rest will be up to you, the police, and the guild.
What?
Marduk and Heywei are withdrawing?
Sorry, y'all. Seems like our time here is up.
I must offer my apologies as well. I had hoped to continue aiding you in your investigation.
Given our obligations to Heiyue, we're expected to focus our efforts on preparing for tomorrow's final phase.
Mirabelle.
Makes sense. Sounded like Yen and Asham were jumping in on the action too.
Hold on a minute! Can't we at least exchange a little more information first?
Logan mentioned something about linchpins and a final trick. I'm concerned something may happen to Anchorville again if...
The possibility exists, yes. Which is why I need you to step aside.
What?
Miss Claudel, this is a message from President Gramhart. You will return to Edith tonight and stay in the presidential office rather than the dormitories. Tomorrow, I will have you attend the launch ceremony so you may formally reveal to the public your status as the president's daughter.
Those are impressive results.
That's pretty good, I guess.
See? I know what's up.